has received some of the highest marks the school has seen in a very, very long time. Oh my God. My Chloe.
This is all news to me.
I've just booked us a holiday to celebrate. Mrs. Savage has just had a tip-off from another unnamed student from when you were doing your classmates' homework for the money. Tell me about it. I feel like I need to be back under my duvet today.
Can we go back to Lanzarote, please? We should have stayed an extra few days, like I said.
That would have been nice, but all good things come to an end. I'm glad you enjoyed it, though.
I don't want to go to school.
I don't want to go to work.
Should we have the day off?
No, Chloe, we can't. We've just had a whole week off.
Oh, please, Mum, it's freezing. I need a day to rest.
No, it's not happening. You're going in.
Unfair.
Plus, you need to find out who it was that snitched on you for all this homework business.
Oh, yeah. You're right. I do.
Any guesses who it might be?
Honestly, I have no idea. It wouldn't be any of the boys because it was their homework I was doing and they wouldn't want to get into trouble as well.
So it's a girl then. That narrows it down.
I need to get into school ASAP and start my detective work. Sasha, someone stopped me in to Miss Savage for doing the boys' homework. Any ideas who it could be? No idea. Sorry. I don't really know anyone apart from Sasha. Who are you? My name's Jasmine. I've heard a lot about you. All right. Hi. Jasmine's just moved next door to us. This is her first day at Ashwood, so I'm just showing her around. New girl. Nice. Yes, Sasha's made me feel really welcome. Oh, I'm sure she has. Anyways, we were going to nip out at lunchtime, if you fancy joining us. Shouldn't you be asking Jasmine if she wants to join us? I'm your best mate. We do everything together anyway. Oh, well, we were going to go, so just thought I'd ask if you wanted to come along. No, you're all right. Anyway, I need to find out who's dobbed me in. If you're sure, I'm sure. Don't do anything we wouldn't do. We will. Bye, Chloe. Hi, Mum.
Hey, Chloe. Did you find out who it was that dobbed you into the head teacher?
Not yet. But it looks like Sasha's got a new bestie.
What?
There's a new girl that started at our school today.
Princess Jasmine!
They moved in next door to Sasha while we were away on holiday.
Do I sense a bit of jealousy there, Chloe?
No, but they're trying to make me jealous. They're getting all cosy together and they went out of school at lunchtime for a cute little lunch date.
I'm sure she's just being friendly, Chloe. You two have got an unbreakable bond. Things will calm down in a couple of days. They always do.
Yeah, sure. Tallulah, what do you want? What?
What is it?
Tallulah's just sent me a snap saying, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. If you want to know who dobbed you in, swap enemies with friends and you'll be looking in the right direction.
Ooh, it's a bit like Krypton Factor trying to solve the puzzle. What's that? 1 minute, Chloe. Hello? Mrs. Mills, it's Mrs. Blunt calling here from Ashwood School. Hi, Sandra. I'm afraid to say it's really not good news, Mrs. Mills. What is it?
What is it? What does she want?
What do you mean it's not good news? I'm ever so sorry, Mrs. Mills, and the school takes full responsibility for this, but I'm afraid there seems to be a mix-up with Chloe's mock GCSE exam results.
What are you talking about? A mix-up?
Chloe's results were mixed up with another student, so I'm afraid her results aren't as good as we first thought.
What? What?
I'm so sorry, Mrs. Mills. Chloe actually got some of the lowest marks in the school.
Well, that's ridiculous. Chloe is an A-grade student.
I'm afraid not, Mrs. Mills. I really do apologise.
Well, I'm afraid your apology's just not good enough, Sandra. How can you get something so important so wrong? Can you just tell me what it is?
They've only gone and got your exam results mixed up with someone else's. You've now got the lowest marks of the year.
Oh, is that all? I did think it was a bit too good to be true.
I'm not happy, Sandra. If I'd have known about this, I would never have taken Chloe out of school for our holiday to Lanzarote last week. Holiday? I thought Chloe was off sick last week. Mrs. Mills, are you there? Yep, I'm still here. You do understand that taking holidays during term time is not permitted, and therefore you are liable for a very hefty fine. Oh, you want to go there, do you, Sandra? You want to go there? Excuse me? Is that a threat, Mrs. Mills? Oh, you bet that's a threat! That school's got a lot to answer for mixing my Chloe's exam papers up like that. Mrs. Mills, I'm going to have to ask you to calm down. Calm down? You've got a cheek. You're on about me threatening you. You're threatening me with a fine, which I strongly suggest doesn't happen. I can't promise that. You're such a job's worth, Sandra. You better promise that, because if you don't, I'll be going to Ofsted and getting the Board of Governors involved, and we don't want that now, do we? Well, I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement, Mrs. Mills. Good. And you can count yourselves lucky that it was just the mock exams that you messed up and not the real thing, because if it was, I wouldn't have been so nice. You're an absolute legend. You've just gone from 0 to hero in one phone call. Oh, she needed a good talking to. Anyway, that doesn't take away the fact that you still got the lowest marks of the school. Don't worry, Mum. I've still got 7 months left to the real deal. I'll get those marks up and I'll make you proud. I promise. Chloe, my GCSE mock exam results got mixed up with someone else's, so I didn't get the lowest. I actually got the highest. Oh my God. I'm the one they got mixed up with, because I got the lowest. How did we not realise? I know, right? We should have worked it out between ourselves, really. Are you all right? Yeah, I'm fine. I knew I did rubbish anyway, so I knew they'd made a mistake. You deserve it. Well done. My mum had a right go at Sandra for it. I'm not surprised. Like, how can they get that wrong? I was going to call you last night. I found out he dobbed you in to Mrs. Savage for doing the boys' homework. Oh, yeah? Who is it then? Tallulah. I knew it! She sent me a weird riddle to solve, and I swear she was trying to make me think it was you. She's just nasty. Jake told me. He was sat outside Mrs. Savage's office waiting to be relocated, and she was in there telling her all about it. I don't know what her problem is. She's just jealous of you. She wants to be your friend. Well, that's never going to happen. Anyway, talking about friends, how's your new bestie, Jasmine? Bestie? I don't think so. She's a bit too posh and boring for me. No one could ever replace you. Are you kidding? I'm not even joking. I thought I'd been kicked out for her. You silly goose. As if. Come on, it's lunchtime. Let's go grab a Macca's. I need... Oh, just nearly knocked the plant over. That would have been nice. But all things bright and pure. Oh, shit. Better move that plant.